my dearest child, my hidden treasure. Last night, in the quiet hours when the world surrendered to sleep and shadows wrapped the earth, I saw you. You wept, not with noise, but with silent sobs that trembled within, like tides breaking beneath the surface of your soul. You believed no one noticed, that your tears were invisible in the dark. But I did. I, the one who knit you together in the secret chambers of the womb. I, who know the cadence of your breath and the rhythm of your heartbeat. I saw each tear as it formed, sacred droplets upon the altar of your anguish. Not one fell without my notice. Not one was wasted. Each one I gathered gently into my eternal vessel. For I am the keeper of sorrows and the healer of shattered hearts. When the world turned its cold shoulder to you, when those you trusted drew back, when your name was spoken in rooms you were never invited into, I did not flinch. I did not turn away. I stood beside you, closer than the breath in your lungs, closer than the shadows cast by your own hands. You thought you were abandoned, but I had stationed angels around your brokenness, assigning watchmen to the borders of your spirit. You were never left uncovered. In the silence, when your heart cracked like glass under invisible pressure, I was the hush that hovered over your chaos. I whispered peace, not the peace the world offers, but my own deep, ancient peace that surpasses logic, peace that speaks in the language of eternity, peace that steadies trembling hands and stills the storm inside your bones. And even in the moments you wandered, when your footsteps carried you far from my dwelling, when your questions outnumbered your prayers, when your faith flickered like a dying ember, I never walked away, not for a moment. I shadowed your steps in grace. I followed you through every valley, hovered over every detour, wept with you in every exile. You are not forgotten. You are not nameless. You are not invisible in the kingdom of the Almighty. You are known, fully, deeply, exquisitely known. I have etched your name upon the palms of my hands. I have engraved your story into the folds of my eternal memory. You are mine, not as a fleeting claim, but as an eternal covenant. I chose you before the foundations of the world were laid. I formed you with intention, woven not merely of flesh and sinew, but of purpose, of fire, of divine breath. When storms howl and the sky splits with fury, know this, I will carry you, not merely support or stabilize you, but lift, cradle, surround, and cover you. I will be the rock beneath you when all else is sinking sand. I will be the voice above the tempest, the hand that parts the floodwaters, the light that refuses to be snuffed out by night. Just hold on, grasp my promises, even when they feel like distant echoes. Cling to my word, even when your hands are trembling and your strength feels spent. I am still here, not a distant echo, not a faded memory. I am the ever-present, the I am, and I have not left you. I am the whisper in the winds of your waiting, the fire in your wilderness, the anchor when your soul is adrift. Even now, I am unraveling the knots of confusion. Even now, I am rebuilding what the locusts devoured. Even now, I am turning ashes into garlands of glory. I know the battles you fought in secret, the wars no one saw, the nights you held yourself together with threadbare prayers. I saw you choose love when it was hard, speak kindness when your heart was bleeding, walk upright when everything inside you wanted to fall. And I tell you this, not one act of love, not one whisper of worship, not one tear has gone unnoticed. Heaven has recorded it all. I have not turned my eyes from you. On the contrary, my gaze has been fixed upon you, even when yours could not find me. I have been waiting, not in impatience, but in holy anticipation, for the moment when the weight you carry breaks open into wonder, for the moment when the seed of sorrow bursts into bloom, for the moment when you realize you were never buried, only planted. The soil may feel suffocating, but resurrection is coming. The dark is not your end, it is your beginning. You are not forgotten, beloved. You are a royal diadem in my hand. You are a crown of beauty in a world of ashes. You are a vessel of my glory, a carrier of my breath, a reflection of my unrelenting love. The journey has been long, but I am the author of time and the redeemer of seasons. What you thought was delay was divine refinement. What you saw as denial was sacred redirection. What you felt as abandonment was holy protection. Do not judge the story by the middle. I am not finished. There are still pages yet to be written. Chapters soaked in joy. Verses laced with vindication. Sentences that drip with restoration. Let your heart rest in this. I am with you. Not for a moment. For always. In the solitude, I am the friend who stays. In the fire, I am the flame that purifies, not consumes. In the wilderness, I am the manna and the map. In the graveyard, I am resurrection and the life. I do not forsake. I do not forget. I do not fail. My love for you is not fragile. It does not falter when you falter. It does not weaken when your faith does. My love is wild and unyielding, a hurricane of mercy, a torrent of grace. Lift your eyes, beloved. Lift your weary gaze from the dust. Look, I am doing a new thing. Even now it springs forth. Can you not perceive it? Waters will carve paths through your desert. Rivers will run where there was once drought. Joy will find you again, not the counterfeit kind, but the abiding joy born from knowing you are fiercely loved by me. You are not disqualified. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are the one I came for. The one I leave the 99 to find. The one I sing over in the night. The one whose name is tattooed on eternity. Come to me, not when you're perfect. Come as you are. I want your tears. I want your honesty. I want the mess and the mystery. Let me carry you. Let me fight for you. Let me sing over you again. I will restore what was lost. I will redeem what was stolen. I will rebuild what was shattered. And you will rise, not as you were, but as something new, something radiant, something reborn. So breathe again, beloved. Lift your hands in hope again. Dance, even if it's with broken feet. Laugh, even if it feels foreign. Sing, even if your voice cracks. Because I am not done. I am not done. I am not done. I am still here. I am still God. And I am still yours. Forever.